Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in the series of pattern printing, this is the next pattern that we are going to print. So let's first analyze this pattern. In this pattern, we have to print some number of spaces before we print our actual character, that is star over here. So if you observe this pattern carefully, we have already printed this pattern, but we have printed it in two parts like this. We have already printed this pattern and also this pattern. So over here we know that the number of spaces that are to be printed are n minus I. If you have some doubts regarding why this is n minus I would suggest you to go back and see the video in which I have printed this pattern. And the number of times this character has to be printed just for this part is I, that is the number of rows. We can see that for the first row we have only it is only once that the character is printed. For row number 2 the character is printed twice, for row number 3 the character is printed thrice, and so on. Now this part of the pattern is done. Now we have to also incorporate this part of the pattern. Now if you analyze it, for the first row we have 0 times the character being printed. For the second row we have 1 time the character is being printed. And for the third row we have 2 times. Now when you see this, you can analyze that for every row the number of times the character is being printed is I minus 1, that is number of rows minus 1. So let's see how we have to code this. So over here, first we have to print some spaces, then we have to print our star. Now the number of spaces that we have to print is n minus I, and the number of stars is, see, this is all, these are also the number of times the star is being printed, and even these are for the number of stars. So we can combine them and write it as 2 into I minus 1. This is the work that we have to do for each row, and once this work is done we have to bring our cursor to the next line. So I will add the system.out.println command over here. Now let's see if this works. See, a pattern is being printed. So this was all for today's video. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my video, and do hit the like button. Thank you so much.